Hey, everybody. It's us, Rob and Patty,
Hi.
reconnecting. Indeed. I am Patti Negri. And let me pass this to my beautiful co host over here, Rob Thompson.
I don't
Where'd
know
you
where
go?
he went, but the beautiful co-host, but I'm here, and I'm Rob Thompson. And gosh, I can't even believe it's October already, let alone like a couple days away from ScareFest, Patty.
I know. Are you guys going to ScareFest? Do you guys know what ScareFest is? Well, you got to go and you got to know what it is. It's in Kentucky. Come join us in Kentucky. It's going to be an amazing event this weekend, and we will both be there and together. And you heard of reconnecting? Have you heard of Rob and Patty reconnecting? We are going to be doing it for the first time in a while, right?
Yes, we are, and and this, Patty, is my first time to Kentucky, or KY, as they say, and you know, it's really quite something because years and years and years ago, I used to that was my drink. It was the old JD, and it was, yeah, not so much these days, but I've wanted to go to the bluegrass state for a long time. And I like a bit of bluegrass music. You know what I mean? It's this
I,
you might be surprised at that.
I don't think I've been there either. So we may both be Kentucky versions together on stage together. So you guys really don't want to miss this. Hi, everybody. Thank you in the chat room. If you have any questions about anything, ask us. We'll give you an answer, or we'll make up an answer, or whatever that is. Oh, you guys, hi everybody checking in. I'm not even sure where this is going live, but we're going live somewhere.
I can't see comments, so I'm gonna let's
Oh, you
see.
can't turn on the little chat, lower chat. Um we've got Melinda and Voodoo and Jenny, and I'm squinting, and Thomas, some of your favorite people, some of our favorite people are in the chat room.
They are. Yeah, I don't private chat.
Not the private chat. That's a
No.
different class.
Um, new comments will. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Wows,
wow.
wowza to our guy
That
Rob.
that is Rob. That is Rob Cohen, Co-Conspiracy Productions, my producer for my podcast. He is good. So now I've got it twice.
Thank you.
So we've got it. So yeah, if you have any questions for either of us, both of us, but let's tell you a little bit about what we're doing. What is reconnecting? We're both mediums. We talk to dead people. Yeah.
And they talk to us, hopefully, and they inevitably do. Just like a lot of spirits do, some at the wrong time of day or night. But this is one time when we get a chance to share the collective energy and use our collective ambient energy to lift the veil. And one of the things I've got to tell you, it doesn't matter. I don't know how many of these we've done together, Patty, but uh, every time I can't get used to it. Every time you are at the end of your um, veil lifting sort of monologue, and at the end of that, you stamp your feet, and you catch me every time, and it scares the bejesus out of me.
Well, I'm moving energy, shifting energy. We both have different styles, but together our styles are it's 1 + 1 = 4. I think how we both talk to spirit, how both of our training, our mediums, we've both been doing this a long time, but for some reason, the two of us together on stage or working together, it's kind of a magic. But yeah, that energy thing, you come watch him jump. He's a big, beautiful, large man. Watch him jump. Somebody mentioned about one of my episodes of Ghost Adventures. Saw your episode. I've done like 20 episodes of Ghost Adventures, basically 2 a year for 10 years. But I've made Zach really jump. We were in the basement on live on Halloween night, and everybody was there, and I did that. But I was Good Witch, Bad Witch. I did that for a different purpose, and he jumped about a foot higher than I've seen you jump, Rob. And when they re-edited it into a shorter version, he cut that out, and that was the best part. So we
Yeah,
won't cut it out. You guys could come see Rob do it live.
Well, I feel like, I really feel when we're on that stage together, it's sort of, it's sort of a bit of it's sort of like this a dynamic that you wouldn't expect, a bit like sort of like, The Odd Couple,
Yeah.
sort of Jack Lemmon and, Walter Matthau. I don't know who's who,
I
but
was just gonna say which one. I don't know.
I think I'd be the old grouchy, I think I'd be Matthau and you'd be the, like,
Okay, okay.
why haven't they done a female version of The Odd Couple, by the way?
I don't know. I one movie quote I know, and I think it's from a movie, is "That's not spaghetti, that's garbage." Of all the
Yes.
movies of all the world I have, why I have that one, I don't know. That's
I'm
not
trying to think
spaghetti, it's garbage.
gosh, that name of that actor. Anyway, I'm segueing away. So I guess this is sort of like the sinister side of Comic Con. Oh gosh, look at that! Is there anything that
Here we
this
are.
man cannot do? I love The Odd Couple, but I got to tell you, I did really, really love not just the movies, but the who was it? Who were in who was in the series, the black and white? It was the guy who played Quincy, um,
Klugman, Jack Klugman.
Jack Klugman, and
Yeah.
uh, Jack Lemmon. No, 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 it wasn't. No, that was the movie. Who played Felix? I can see his face right now. He actually looks a bit like Jack Lemmon. I mean, they kind of nice casting for the movie, which came after, right? But anyway, The Odd Couple we are, and The Odd Couple we are this Saturday. Only on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. You got to come to the sinister side of Comic Con. It is scary.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. And we promise we both know what we're doing. You're not gonna go home with any weird attachments or anything like that. And we talk to your loved ones. Yes, we see whatever spirits are hanging around there, wherever the heck we are in Kentucky. But we want to talk to your loved ones. They have a lot to say. So it's always kind of sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I there we go. Never fails.
What happened? Did a ghost show up?
Margaret, Peggy. That's interesting. That's my mother's name. Hopefully, it's not my mother. And hi, mom. Peggy wants you to. She knows you know who you are, and you got to get tickets for you and everyone you ever met. No,
Wow.
she didn't say that last part, but
Wow.
that's something
Thank you
about
guys for all these nice words, you guys. So
something
yeah,
about the will.
tickets. We're in Lexington. I don't, again, we've never been to Kentucky, so we don't know. So I think it's easy to get to Lexington. It's going to be an amazing weekend altogether, and to have this great opportunity to come join us. And some of you, I see that you're in there, you're doing it, and you're already coming. Would love to go. I have made enough public comments about certain orange painted person to make sure I can. Well, we won't go politics because I can't go politics there either. Rob can't go politics there either.
No.
No.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, Patty. All I know is I'm not half the man I used to be. I was watching Paul McCartney at his concert the other day, and oh my god, in Albuquerque, and on the TV, why am I bringing up the Beatles? Because I'm not half the man I used to be. I lost 45 pounds, Patty.
You did?
I lost 45 pounds.
You're
Yes.
gonna be a tiny thing. That's
I
good.
don't know about that ever, but yeah, but you'll have more you'll have more room on stage.
Oh,
I mean, there are so many idols there, Patty, that I can't wait to meet and rub noses with. One of which might slice my nose off with his Freddy Krueger fingers, Robert England, and of course the cast of Scream. The list is way too long to mention, but Patty and I are going to be doing some really, really special things in our gallery. And why the announcement? Well, not just to talk about what's happening, when it's happening, and where, but also we decided to sort of spice things up and uh, have a little draw. Who doesn't like a draw, Patty? You like draws?
Draw. I like to draw, like color, ink, chalk, or
And
draw.
draw. I like draws.
I like draws.
There's nothing like a and there's so basically I figured, I don't know about you, what do you think, Patty? We take 9 of the ticket numbers out.
Yes. Nine's a good number, very magical number.
Very, very magical. And we take 9 out, and of everyone who buys a ticket between now and 11:59 on Thursday PM, and those 9 lucky peeps will get to have an after show private seance with us backstage, and some photo ops, clean, all above board. And you know what? Because that was the first gig that I ever did with you. Was you were in the UK and
Yes.
it was you were doing your seance at Festival of the Unexplained, and gosh, that's years ago.
Years ago, and we didn't know each other. We met each other for the first time there, and we already worked well together.
Yes,
In this
yeah,
big old circle. This was like a 60-person seance or something, wasn't it?
yeah. It was a big number, and that the energy in that room just really sort of knocked me out. And it was they say first impressions. I mean, wow. I was just like, oh my gosh, this lady is so gifted. I am like so blessed to be like, in the same room, and I can remember some of the things that stood out for me was just really how you just whatever you're picking up. Some mediums are like very much they're almost like speaking at 10,000 miles an hour, and it's hard to sort of like follow. I'm sort of the opposite of that. I'm like, people are like, come on. And Patty is just extraordinary at her projection and the way she makes you see in your own mind who is coming forward. Somehow you see a projection of that person. Yeah, you just really knocked me out. And
Thank you. Well, you knocked me out. So this is the Mutual Admiration Society right here. I feel the same with you. You knocked me out. We've worked together now. We work together on your show on Ghost Finder,
Mhm.
and your ability in working with spirit is amazing too. So again, you guys get both of us together. Yeah.
Oh, could we see the comments again? Because for some reason I lost it
You're
again.
not getting them? Okay. No.
There they are. Now they came back. We don't. So Zach Megan's girl. By the friend. We've got France.
We've got France.
Hello, France.
France. We've got hi Tabitha. Tabitha is one of my movie coven girls. We got
Bonsoir. Ça va bien? It's true. Patty is very gifted, and
but I don't speak French.
Is that ne pas bon français? Look great, Rob. Thank you, darling. Bobby Burris.
Thomas Donahue. So yeah,
Tommy.
do you guys have any questions for us while we're here for a couple minutes? You can tell us what we're doing.
Hello, Ireland. Top of the evening to you. You are up extremely late.
Oh yeah, France, you're up up late too.
Also, are you both returning to the Hanover Tavern in Virginia next year? I believe we are.
I hope so. I think
Yeah.
so. Are we? I never know where I am. Are we?
I might put it this way: it's like one of my favorite and most intimate paracons, and it's got a special place in our hearts, Patty. I know because of beautiful David. God rest his soul. Oui, ça va. Je vais bien. Oui, c'est très bien. Ireland, yeah. Here even. Yes. You know, the last time I can't remember the last time I was in Ireland. My goodness, but got a tour coming up, Patty, of England, Viking England, coming up this year,
Nice.
and another tour of England, Ireland. Sorry.
Oh,
So England and Ireland got me bases covered there. So, but more deets for that. I
to
think
come?
probably in the next few weeks. I know, Patty, you've got
One in Ireland as well. We don't know
yeah,
if we'll do it next year. I think with Diet, she wants to push it back another year, one more year. So we don't
right,
know, but we have one coming up with Ireland too. It's going to be fun.
yeah, lot of. I mean, you can't. I think it was. Gosh, I think it was. Someone said you can't swing a cat without hitting a ghost somewhere in Ireland. Why would you swing a cat? That's a horrible thing to
Don't
do.
swing a cat. There's a lot of cats in Ireland, living and deceased. That is true. But there's a lot of places like that. I mean, that's some of the first animal when we're on investigations, or we just got back last fall. We did Transylvania, Romania, and Paris. There's a lot of cat spirits hanging out. Somebody just asked me there, do I channel in different languages? I butcher different languages. I do, because not everybody speaks English. That's why I use, instead of a Ouija board, I use a chalkboard a lot because they could write in other languages. I remember the last time, and again, sadly, it was French. We were doing a vampire cabaret in France last fall, I think. And of course, all the spirits who wanted to come talk to me, I'm just like, Parlez-vous, like, oh, I apologized before every sentence.
You got by. I mean, you know, you
I
got by.
got
I mean,
it, and they kinda got it, and I just had to apologize the whole way because, yeah, not everybody speaks English, and especially when you go to some of these old countries, like, swinging a cat or whatever, England and Ireland, old languages, some they got way older ghosts than we have.
they
You
do.
on the East Coast has older ghosts than we do, buildings from the 1500s, 1600s. West Coast, we have not old. The oldest things we have are those mining towns, which aren't nearly as old. So the farther you keep going, the older the ghosts are. I am hoping Loftus Hall come back into the paranormal circuit coming hotel, and the owner did not heed the warnings and is not bankrupt or now bankrupt.
Maybe now bankrupt.
Probably now bankrupt even. Loftus Hall must be in England.
Yes.
Oh, Paranormal Row. Oh, look at that.
Look at all those people.
That is so cute. Somebody
Yeah.
make that? Is
What a
that
lovely bunch of people, aren't they? Hey.
lovely bunch of, and Annabelle in the middle. Yes,
Yeah.
Annabelle. Annabelle will be with us
Yeah.
this. So you don't only get to see Rob and Patty together and you get to see horror stars, you get to see Annabelle, the biggest horror star of all. And,
Absolutely.
and she travels, I must say, because I was just with Annabelle last week in Rock Island, Illinois, last month with whatever. She travels with a priest who will give you a blessing, Father Bob.
Father Bob. Yes. He's a character.
He is a character. She travels with a priest, so a priest. So you will
I
be
was introduced to Father Bob by my bro Tommy Donahue, and
Tommy. We love
yeah,
Tommy.
it's one of Tommy and I should go way back, you know, and well, I got to tell you as well that there's something else brewing with me. I got I'm doing some directing. I'm doing behind the camera stuff more,
Nice.
and already started filming a new series, which is coming out in spring, and it's something that's been sort of hiding in plain sight for ever, I guess, and it just for whatever reason it crept into my dark gray matter, like gray matter.
Nice.
And so, so anyway, I'm looking forward to being behind the camera in front of that one, and filming some really incredibly talented individuals. More to be released. We might even get a sniff of it around Halloween, at the same time as the new episode of The Ghost Finders that comes out, which is the Hinsdale House, and that's coming out in just over Where are we? That's like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, 2 and a bit weeks.
That's nice. 2 weeks. Check it out.
Halloween night. I don't know. We're like what, 15th,
Today is the 14th.
14th? Okay, yeah. So just over.
Gallery is the 18th. I am teaching a haunted doll class. I'm doing a haunted doll presentation on the 17th, if anybody's there on Friday. I will have copies of my book if anybody wants a signed copy. Half of the book is all about the care and acquisition, care, and feeding of haunted dolls, and half of it's about puppets and magical puppets and using them in spell crafting. So this is going to be fun.
That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. You know, there's like it divided up into, there's the doll people, doll puppet people, and then there's the the not so much. And it's just really whatever really sort of whatever you like, and but I've never really gotten into the whole doll thing beyond my experience with Annabelle, just meeting, and that's really that's something I'd like to. And Tommy, don't make any doll comments, please. All right, we don't want to go there. There's actually on my bucket list, Robert has been on my bucket list because it's one of the first episodes of Ghost Hunters that I ever saw, and it just weirded me out. It just really completely weirded me out.
Yes, I have not met the real Robert. I have a toy Robert who got to spend the night with the real Robert, and I have Robert the doll rum. It's a big bottle of spiced rum because one of our friends who used to do the movie, or no, he didn't do the movie campaign. He did Scared and Alone. David is one of David L. Sloan can make this happen. He could make it. David L. Sloan in the little private chat room, producer Rob says, David L. Sloan can make it happen that we can meet Robert.
Oh, wonderful. That would, oh my gosh, Patty. That would be, do you remember the last time we were with dolls? God, that sounded wrong. The last time it was at, gosh, what's it called? The asylum in Indiana, Randolph Asylum.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's the ad dolls.
Yeah, and she was given a doll. And I think everyone brings her a doll, every group that comes by there. That's a fantastic place too.
That is
Randolph
a fantastic place. That is.
It was one of my favorites this past season, and it was great to have you there with us. I think one of the things there is just that it's got so much different. Every room has got its own like vibe and personality. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that changes when the sun goes down. It's like a cocktail. It's like a
somebody just wrote, "Don't take Robert's picture without asking him." I don't think you should take anybody's picture without asking them. Especially haunted dolls or haunted anything. I don't know. I'm gonna hope somebody answers that. My phone is ringing. Ghost. Somebody also just wrote, I'm still reading the chat room, that they hope Elton and Matt get it. I know Elton and Matt really want the Conjuring house. I've known it. I knew they had the Warrens long before anybody else did, and I knew they wanted the Conjuring. I know a lot of people want Jason Hawes to get it. May the best man win, or the best whoever win. I know Matt and Elton would make it good for people to go to, but Jason might as well. I would like Matt and Elton because I'm closer friends with them than I am with Jason Hawes, and we'll have that much more access.
Yeah, I gotta say I agree with you. Because one of the things, well, I mean, like I said, whoever, one of a couple of the comments that I've read, and there are a lot, is well, you just wanted to make money, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point in terms of you need to, because old buildings like that have enormous upkeep. It's literally a bottomless pit, and they don't just magically stay pristine looking, with a force field around them. So, I mean, yeah, I mean that's a necessity because this is really field research,
Yeah.
and yeah, and that's what I love about what Dan Class has done in
Dan
for
is
the Hinsdale House. Um, that research facility as it now is, and it's ever expanding. It's just really blown me away every single time I've been there. Have you been to Hinsdale?
No, I can't believe I haven't been. As much as I know and love Dan, I have not been to Hinsdale House.
Oh, you got to
It's
check
high
that
on
out.
my bucket list. We have to fix that. We have
Oh
to
yeah,
fix that. I
oh
know.
yeah,
Um, I love Patty. Can't she confront a black witch in the episode Ghost Adventures Cauldron? She was very brave. Yeah, twice. I was a couple times at Lady Snake versus me. Yeah, and the Ed Gaines Cauldron was a spooky one. It was so. Um, yeah, thank you. So, by the way, in the chat room, I want to thank you that you guys are posting all the places that you could see Robert the Doll. You could learn about the hint. This is good. I'm such a good producer.
yeah. Colin Barrett, 3950, Loftus Hall. That's why Loftus Hall was sold, because it needed 2 million pounds just to stop it from collapsing in on itself. People don't realize the amount of money involved in these huge historic buildings. Oh, Rob, I can see now. I finally figured. Excuse me. I finally figured out how to read the comments. So thank you. Yeah, I can safely say there are a number of different. Another example of that scenario, and people literally saving a historic structure that is haunted from collapse, would be up in up near the Hinsdale House. What are we talking with the WWW? It's been a long day. But Wildwood,
I don't know.
fantastic place, and the way that place has been turned around, literally saved and restored, is just amazing. And that's because of good stewardship and a caring community.
Yeah, and I must say, I was at Conjuring House right about a year ago, in the middle of all the controversy, when people like saying boycott it, don't go. But I already had reservations. I was already there, so I didn't advertise it. I didn't post it. We filmed it. We haven't done anything with it. That house needs work. It's not a big house. It's a little bitty house in the middle of nowhere, but you see through the roof in spots. Somebody's got to put money into it. I do know Elton and Matt would bring in equipment for people to use and stuff like they're doing at the Warrens. But I think Jason would do good too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, either way, what a fantastic opportunity at a field research center, where you can experience that in a controlled environment. And controlled environment. So
Turning it back to
turning
reconnecting.
it back to why we're actually on here, what we were just saying is that when you buy a ticket to our gallery, which you have to already have a weekend ticket for ScareFest, and then you can buy the add-on for Rob and Patty's Reconnecting Gallery. Then you're going to be entered if you do so before 11:59 on Thursday. So 48 hours, 49:50 hours from now. Then you're going to be entered into a draw, and 9 people will be picked out by Patty. And
And Rob.
so if you're not picked
Nice.
out, then it's Patty's fault. Okay. And you're going to be coming backstage with us after the show. No, not like that. Photo op and a wonderful seance from the queen of seances herself.
And king, the queen and king of seances. Again, you guys, 1 + 1 is a much higher number. Forget the math. It's the new math. I'm really good. He's really good. And together we're even better.
Yeah, seances. I got to tell you, I used to be terrified of seances. Like just, and I think it was it was just, I watched, it was the Hollywood thing. I'm like, do you do you remember we did was it last summer we did that commercial for a certain
Yes.
ED
Yes.
Blue Chew,
Blue
and
Chew.
yeah, and it was having a little seance, and it was a sort of like a little parody, a little self poke, but that was fun. But that's kind of what I was expecting, and all kinds of things at my first seance, which I think I was like the ripe old age of 20,
Wow.
so a few years ago.
I started at 7.
Wow, wow.
Okay, go on. 20, ripe old age of 20.
Right, well, it is 20. And yeah, not a whole lot happened. A candle blew itself out. That was interesting. That was sort of really like, but there was also a channeler with the medium channeling, as I nowadays do. And yeah, go into a sort of like a sort of semi conscious state. And that was terrifying. And I didn't do another one again until Patty's. That's when I met you in the UK. Yeah, yeah. It was so it had quite an impact on me. Now 4 p.m. Patty, where are we at 4 p.m. on Saturday? I know we have.
We're lifting the veil and talking to the dead for everybody who wants to join us. Get your tickets fast, please. They will be available there. If you get them in advance, you will be in for the drawing to win a private seance with us after the show, which is amazing. Just 9 people, free. 9 lucky people, as Tabitha wrote. Love you. So anyway, that's it. I've got to go teach a class on spirit guides right now. You guys like us, follow us. I don't know where we're posting this right now. I will post this more places later. But if you don't know Rob Thompson, you need to. If you don't know me, you need to.
Patty is if you don't know Patty, then what rock have you been living under for all these paranormal years? And Patty, thank you so much for your time. For everybody out there, thank you for chiming in. And get your tickets to ScareFest Weekend. And if you go to the add-ons, then you'll see, if you scan the QR code top left here, all right, you'll see a link that will open up to your tickets. You can buy them there.
Yeah. So join us. We want to see you in Kentucky. The 2 Kentucky virgins. We want to see you there.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See you there. Patty, be there or be square, right?
See you in a couple days. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.